Hello, my name is Alvin Rogers. I play tenor and soprano saxophones. I've been playing for a long time. I've been playing since high school. I went to a vocational high school in Chicago, which allowed for, they had music programs back in those days. So right away, I wanted to be a part of that. And my mom was okay with it. Why do I play? Well, honestly speaking, I always wanted to be a professional musician. You know, I got married kind of early and had a child. So that kind of, I had to make a decision, was I going to go to college for music or computer science? I took computer science, which is a choice I think is smart because a lot of my musician friends, they're really struggling out there. I mean, at least I have income, because I have my education. And so that's a good thing. But I do play, I still want to be a professional musician. I mean, that's my thing. I mean, I play a lot, I practice a lot. I'm trying to master my musician. I now play with Barry Harris. He's a legendary pianist in New York. He has a Tuesday night jam session, not jam sessions, but jazz workshops. Everybody go there. All the most talented musicians go to Barry Harris class on Tuesday, and that's how we actually learn the real vocabulary of jazz because it's a language actually. Do I have any special story about my music? Has it helped make romantic connections? Well, being a musician, you do make romantic connections playing music. That's something that I guess it's in the music. I'm well aware when I'm on stage, other women out there in the audience maybe that may throw me a wink or something. It does through that a little bit. I must admit, it can be fun to meet new people like that. But one good thing that had happened to me was, I have a not-for-profit, right? And what we do, we provide STEM programs to youth. In one concert I had in New Harlem, a gentleman was in the audience named Dan, and he liked what I was doing. And he's playing with me. I mean, he liked how I played, and so he found out that I worked. I had a not-for-profit for STEM, and so he actually has been very instrumental in me getting that STEM program into a better position. Dan Johnson of Google. So it will bring people to you. That's one thing about it. Like I said, it really cuts through any type of racism or bigotry. It's gonna just slash it. Racism can't exist around music, and that's what I like about it. That's what I like about the music. As far as I have a lot of my friends are musicians. We have a Sunday afternoon thing we do every Sunday in Harlem where all my friends get together. There's like a jazz community center called 449 LA in Harlem. We all go there and do our thing. It's really, really nice to be around that. And these are my friends. These are my family. I've had mates that were musicians. It's hard though. Female musicians as girlfriends are hard because they're just like me, kind of weird a little bit. So it's kind of hard to have a kind of a relationship with them. If I could tell someone what it's like to play, I will tell you that when I'm playing, it just takes away any kind of stress, any kind of issue that I'm having. It will push it aside. And I've read some books on the power of music and how it just deflects any kind of negative vibe or people or bigotry. And that's one thing I do like about it. It shatters fascism. One thing that happens to me, I also play in the subways in New York. One thing that I really like a lot is when they have the babies come. They bring the babies, and the babies come right up to me. They want to give me $1 for playing. I do that quite a bit, by the way. I play in the subways about 3 or 4 times a week. The babies come, and they so fascinated by the sound, the color of the instrument, the shininess of it. That's something that really moves me. I really love the babies. I really do. I mean, it's the kids. I mean, when I'm down in the subway, I just love it when those kids get involved with me. It's a beautiful thing to play music. The arthritis, I've been experiencing arthritis for some time now, about 8 years. I went to the doctor. I thought I had a heart problem because I wasn't used to having something like funny and like a little tingling feeling inside of my body on the left side. And my hands, it started in my hands. It even shot down to my foot, and it still bothers me mostly on the left side, but it bothers me on occasion on the right. I really don't take that much for it, like pills and stuff. I will take what's it called, a Aleve or a Vive. I will take one of those things. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I will take one of those things if it becomes too much of a problem for me. But I usually work out. I go to the sauna a lot. That helps a lot. The working out is really good for that. As far as getting in the way of my plan, it will sometimes, like I'll leave, especially, seem like in the wintertime, it bothers me more. There's times when I've got ready to do performance and I knew I had a very stressed out, like a hand or something that's bothering me today and tingling but I usually just work through it. I'll just try to work through it. I'm gonna play that Fleetwood Mac song "Don't Stop." I'm gonna give you that in a separate video because it's gonna be hard for me to go from here into there again. I hope I've answered your questions. This is very interesting what you guys are doing, by the way. I like it. Music and arthritis and stuff like that. It's very cool, and I'm glad to even if you don't select me, I'm glad to have been a part of it. To share my musical experience with you and talk about my arthritis. That's a great thing to be able to put those two things together. Thanks again. Bye.